So what do you think of the game so far? I played Tsushima and loved it. I think you'll just like this as well. It's just more of the good shit, you know? But they've also upgraded a lot of quality of life stuff and just kind of polished a lot of things from the first game. Added new stuff, like more boxes. And honestly, somehow they did all that without it feeling kind of like rehashed to me. It's more of the same, but I don't feel like, ugh, it's just more of the same game again. I feel like it's like a new version of a lot of the same stuff. Because that's what I was worried about. I was like, oh, this is just gonna be a worse Ghost of Tsushima, right? Like, it's just gonna feel like a DLC. But I was pleasantly surprised to find out, and while I'm playing, like, it doesn't feel like a DLC. It feels like a new story, a one that I'm really interested in, and with characters that I enjoy so far. But also set in the setting and the universe of Tsushima, but it's also like, it's beautiful, and it's got like the amazing soundtrack, and it just feels really good. And I get that revenge stories are kind of done a lot, but I feel like compared to the plot of the first game being something pretty new, they didn't just like phone the story in. They're like really making this kind of cinematic. Like, it's not just a revenge story. It's revenge, but done, I think, very tastefully. Also, something I've noticed is that you talk negatively or constructively about a game, you're a hater. You talk positively about a game, you're reading off of a prompt, you're an ad, you're doing an ad, you're a simp. There's literally no f***ing winning. Say something nice about Forspoken.
It must be hard making a living among
I'm glad
cutthroats.
that they don't have to make
Always
games
on your
anymore.
guard.
It's so pretty. You know, I just realized we've never seen like a war-torn part of any Ghost of anything game. Ghost of Tsushima, it was basically the entire time at war. Started off at war, still in war, but this is like just a calm, peaceful time of living. It's really nice. And now, back to death. Dude, the game's been so pretty so far. I love that it's a lot more focused and not a giga bogged down with collectibles compared to the first game. I didn't think that Tsushima was bogged with collectibles. Maybe I do agree though. It is so fucking pretty. The fox shrines? Yeah, but I feel like there's just as much of the charm shrines as well. I haven't learned Jump Assassinate left. Or Jump Assassinate yet. Oh my god, I can.
What happened here?
Dude, that jump was just floated to him. Girl, I didn't know you got that magical powers. Does the combat feel better than the first one? I don't know if I would say better than, because the combat is just a lot like the first one. I think it's like kind of the same style but different execution. So it's, you still have the swapping stances mechanic, but instead of swapping a stance, you're just swapping to another weapon. So it's really not all that different. Honestly, if anything, I've had kind of a harder time swapping between weapons, probably just because my brain, it's like you have to hold triangle and then click R2 and left bumper to swap between them, and it's hard to remember sometimes. But I probably just have to get used to it. Alright, chill, dog! So like in that instance, right? He's using a spear, and they taught me, right? Dual katana is better for spear, but I'm trying to like run away, right? But I probably shouldn't be trying to take out the dual katana and just parry him. But then it's also like, okay, I don't know, should I? Because I have to hold triangle while I'm trying to move away and then do this and then switch back and then, I don't know, man, it's just it's a lot. My brain can't keep up. I love that Atsu is not a girl boss. She's just a strong character. I really like that Atsu's gender never comes into question. Like, and if it does, it's only to be like kind of historically accurately questioned, but not like randomly being like, what can you do? You're just a girl. And then Atsu goes, I'm not just a girl. Or be like, yeah, and I'm strong too. And then like says something giga cringe. They actually have good fucking writing to write like a strong female character without her being like girl boss and slay and like I can do whatever because I'm a girl. It's like, yeah, you don't need to say that though. Like, show it. And she shows it, which I love. I love that so much. As a woman, I love that. I try to kind of love games and not let the internet like direct my opinions and kind of think for myself. But I've played so many games over my life and I'm constantly thinking, right, oh damn, they could have done this or went here or changed this or done this, right? So when a game isn't making me think that they could have done this though, that's like massive green flags, like a masterpiece to me usually, because I'm like, damn, I wouldn't change that. I wouldn't change anything about that. That's sick. At risk of sounding like an Omega shill again, you see how I'm kind of like just stealthing through grass and arrowing enemies or assassinating them from behind? It's all very simple, right? Like you would have done this in any stealth game, Assassin's Creed or whatever, right? You do the same, kind of same shit. But I'm looking for how this is different. What makes this unique? What makes this more special? And I mean, playing it, it's been feeling pretty good. It doesn't feel basic right now. That might change in 20 hours when I'm doing the same thing 20 hours from now and nothing has changed. Do you think I should buy this for my husband or Borderlands 4 or Dying Light the Beast? I want to surprise him when he gets back from his deployment. If my wife bought me Borderlands 4 and said, here you go, honey, back from your war deployment, play Borderlands 4, and she didn't get me Ghost of Yotei, I'm going back. I'm taking another tour. She said, babe, I just thought you would really like Borderlands 4. Much more than this. So, babe, come on.
I'll brew some more tea for you next time.
Looking forward to it.
This motherfucker won't stop talking about tea. It's tea this. I want tea leaves. I'll brew you more tea. Can't wait to have tea. Holy shit. Do you like anything? You're an armorer and all you talk about is tea. You got any other things to talk about? He's got no life, no family, no hobbies, just tea. Dude, it's reminding me of it's literally giving me flashbacks to Dragon Age Veilguard of that guy who only talked about coffee. When Uncle Iroh does it, you love it. Uncle Iroh talks about tea, but he also talks about the interpersonal like strife of your inner self and being a better person and not doing things that are not true to who you are and trying to be someone you're not. And then he's like, have some tea. But this guy only talks about tea, man. He's like, literally, I'll be like, yeah, well, I'm having some trouble with my work and I don't know, like my boss is just, he's not really respecting my what I'm doing, and then he'll just be like, why don't you just drink fucking tea?